my end while I get this underway. Alright. Also, check out my good buddy Hijaxed Twitch stream of Final Fantasy 14 as well. Hope you all enjoy. Happy face. And link.
Eric is online on Facebook. Holy crap.
And tweet. Alright, so now to get my tablet to work with me.
Work with me, tablet.
Oh yeah, speaking of, guess what I found out about the tablet I was gonna upgrade to?
What?
Apparently, the developers that made Kick, they removed their app from the Microsoft Store. As well as Microsoft Store has had the Google Play Store removed.
Really?
So this whole time I was trying to get it to work on there, and it turns out they got rid of both of those features. For how long they've had it gone, I have no idea, because it was my first time going to move that said stuff onto a Windows 10 based tablet that I was going to upgrade to, because it would be a lot better than this piece of crap. So
True.
because of that now, I'm going to have to wait for quite a bit before I can be able to get myself a new tablet to replace this. Because I do want to replace this tablet. It sucks. It's completely terrible.
Also, I'm looking in your inventory. You might want to sell those gill pieces because you have 60 of those in your on the bottom of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give me 1 second. I have transmog.
Money.
Well, I mean glamour. Don't even call things transmog anymore. Alright, so gill pieces. Where's the
I believe the nearest shop is over this direction.
Actually, yeah.
I don't know if we can sell here or not, can we?
It's the trader. Oh, this is Amber Exchange. Never mind.
Gotta be a place.
I'll just head to the pillars since it's right here. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Nice to see us.
By the way, also, do you want to go ahead and do leveling roulette?
Sure.
Because I believe if I do it with you, I will be getting level 69. I do 2 more dungeons, and I have a level 70 tank.
Alright, and is my video sluggish?
Not whatsoever.
Alright, good. So fixing it to my settings did work. Good.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Let's see.
I still can't believe it. Release the Kraken. All those doves just
got over 30,000 gil.
Yep, it sells for a bunch.
Do I have any others? No, I do not. Okay. Ooh, what's this look like? looks kind of cute. And how does it come out now? Oh, it folds. That is cool.
Is it better than what you have?
It's not better, but it would be cool for, like, a glamour.
Glamour.
Shut up!
Glamour.
I'm too used to you bringing me and dragging me all over World of Warcraft.
Hey, you were getting stuff too, sir, so I
Hey, that is your fault!
Boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Is there stuff better than what I have, though? Actually, there is some gear in here that's better than what I got. This right here for aiming and all that. I'm gonna grab this stuff. Just give me 1 second to give myself this.
What do I do with cracked club? Do I go to idle shot for that? I got a bunch of these cracked. Ooh.
All of these is gonna give me major stats increases.
I'm telling you, you're gonna see a difference in your damage. I'm telling you right now. It's good. It's good to keep up with current gear.
It's hard to when
it really is hard. Yes, it really is.
Like,
I know, trust me.
Because I normally get only the gear that I'm given, and because sometimes the gear that you can purchase suck. But compared to other MMOs, Final Fantasy's developers were smart to actually make it where purchasing is also worth it as well.
Exactly. Also, for future reference, whenever you do things like that, you want to look for stuff that says aiming stuff.
Yeah, that's what I've been going for. How it looks is actually pretty decent. I would change the colors myself.
I just bought a lot of those.
Oh god, I'm wearing one of those creepy owl masks. I still like how my other appearance looks.
It's called glamour, buddy.
I said appearance.
I will use it. Ooh, hold on. Did that actually sell?
What?
Did you actually sell stuff? Damn it, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Talking to my my person that I care of. For sale. Really? That's not a lot. Comes to.
I get off. I'll have plenty. Just give me a sec, everyone. I'm just getting my glamour back to what I like, because as much as that was an interesting looking outfit, I'm still a Magitech person. If it doesn't look Magitech, I'm not gonna keep that as a transfer. Oh my, the sash I can't change, but it's not appearing anyway, so that.
I think that's weird how that does that, because you can glamour your earrings and your rings and all that jazz.
Well, it's mainly because, like, you see, like, the earrings and all that on your character. Like, right now, if I zoom in, I can see the earrings that you got me, the things that look like they're dream catchers. I could see them hanging off my horns.
That's not bad, actually. I think you're supposed to be dealing with it.
Like, I will agree, though, that it is kind of weird that, like, the sash, they don't have it as a visible cosmetic. But, in the other hand, I kind of don't mind it, because it's not really too important. There we go. So, back to my appearance. Alright.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Wind up the Stydian.
Oh, and gonna do this, because I found out I could do this now. I can update it, so that way I don't have to keep constantly deleting the gear set and then replacing it with the new one I made constantly.
Yeah, it's update. Like, you've actually been, like, doing that?
Yeah, because I didn't know I could do that. I've been like doing like, oh, I have a higher level, so delete. Click the plus sign, and then it adds in. I didn't know what this was for. I thought this was like a shortcut to doing the whole recommended thing. Like, I thought, like, oh, if you don't want to click on the symbol for recommended, just click update gear, and it'll automatically give you recommended gear. I didn't know it was all for this. If I knew that, I wouldn't have done that for so long.
I did go rap. Ready?
I'm ready also whenever you are. Also, let me look at my stats now that I have my...
Because you know what's an instant queue for us. Semi-instant.
I got some really good stat enhancements from all that. Yippee-ki-yay!
Please give us a high-end dungeon. And not just Satasha again. Please. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, come on. Wait.
We're not even there yet.
I don't know what it is yet. What the hell can I say?
There could be a lot of things that you're saying.
I've lost my mind!
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been lost my mind, so it's kind of like... meh.
I also haven't seen, Placid in a little bit.
Oh, crap. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's not Satasha. It's just for sure.
Hope my friend, Carelli is alright.
Oh, great. We're in a group of potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potatoes.
How are they potato?
The Lalafell. They're potatoes. Potatoes! I like potatoes!
There is one thing I'm actually hoping to see one day.
Potato soup?
No, I'm hoping...
Hey, Wolf.
Oh, hey, Wolf Schaefer. Welcome to the stream. What I'm hoping to see, though, one day is... I do plan on making a Lalafell character, because I want to make mine in honor of my favorite Final Fantasy character, Vivi. Because the Lalafell is really the only ones that can fit the stout,
and, have that be, your black mage or something like that?
Yeah, and what I thought of that would be funny, that I would love to see one day, I want to see, you make a Lalafell with me, too, but, of course, you don't have to be a mage also, I'm just saying, make yours whatever. But imagine if one day we're in a group where everyone's a Lalafell.
Oh, I've had it happen before. Hijack used to be a Lalafell.
Oh.
Well, that and I was kind of on a Fantasia spree. Down the sound a little bit. Storm's like, oh gosh. You actually have your turret now. Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, I've always had my turret for a little bit. And also, sorry, I'm here now.
I mean, here. You had it here.
Oh. Heartbreak. I'm finally getting back into playing as my machinist now. I'm getting back into it as in I'm, keeping my DPS buff on. But, of course, I can't do it if I have no enemies to shoot at it with.
Yep, where's the dragon?
What the? I'm being aggroed on by a name.
I got you. There's only 4 ads, right?
Yes.
There it is. I have all of them.
Keep their backs to me. There you go.
Oh, I'm trying, trust me, I'm trying.
You're doing good. Just keep them looking that way.
The beast.
Heartbreak.
There we go. There we go.
Hello, viewer. Welcome to the stream. I see a third has joined.
Dragon,
Ow, my booty.
Oh, boss split. I forgot. Dragons are an amazing thing. I really love the detail they actually went with all this stuff.
Yeah, like the dragon NPCs, like compared to a lot of other games, dragons, like a lot of games have made really awesome dragons, but Final Fantasy, when it comes to dragons, they make them amazing looking.
Also, Wolf, if you want to see it from my perspective, I am currently live on Twitch TV.
Yes, he is right now live on Twitch.
I'll put the link in the description if Eric gives permission to.
Yeah, go ahead. Like, put a link in the description below. So if anyone wants to also check out Hijack's
my view of everything, you are more than welcome. I have my chat always open.
Also, for some viewers, just in case of no one knows, there's 2 things I have to talk about that no one knows or probably doesn't know. First off is what they probably don't know is if people have recommended games or any type of like stuff they want to see me play on my channel, because I did say that to celebrate a certain number of subscribers, I will gladly play games that people want to see me play, even when I haven't hit 100 subs yet. I will still do that because I do want to play stuff that people want to see me play more. If anyone wants to see me play any certain games that they would like to see on my channel, my YouTube's discussion board is always open, so all you have to do is just go to Butter Tongsly on my YouTube channel and just go to discussions, and you guys can leave posts there or comments and tell me like a list of games that you guys probably want to see me play. And as for the second thing, Wolf Schaefer already knows this, but
am I stunned? Uh-oh. Sorry.
If anyone is curious, like, I do have another video that I'm gonna be uploading for another episode of Senran Kagura, but I had a little issue with the audio because I forgot to unmute myself because I had to do something at home for my family. So I ended up accidentally forgetting to unmute myself, but everything's fine. I'm gonna make sure to leave a notice of that in the video.
He didn't go stupid. He just was stupid.
I was stupid to not think.
Wait.
That room's different.
All right.
But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna have that one have text in it. I was gonna have it like tell people in the middle of the video, but I decided to tell everyone now ahead of time because I did feel like editing and uploading the video for tomorrow anyway, even though this will be a video for, well, pretty much today. But I just got into the mood of like editing a video, so I decided I'm gonna tell today of right now of what's happening with that video. It's still gonna get uploaded. Just know ahead of time that it's not gonna have my camera audio because of technical issues.
Right, big pull, Eric. Big pull. Basically, he made a little bit of oopsie. But
yeah, right. It's just a little accident. I'm gonna make sure from now on when I'm recording to not mute myself because I keep forgetting, and this is why this accident happened, is because I keep forgetting for recordings I can just edit out what's happening, and on streams is when I have to mute myself because then I have friends like Hijacks to tell me that I'm still muted. I forgot about that.
Hey, dummy, you messed up. How do you think so? Well, I can't hear you for once. You kind of foobarred there. Interbeast. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, throw the battle. Thank you. Thrill of the battle. I am Iron Man. Oh God, AoE.
Why can't I aim at anyone? What's happening? There we go.
Retarded. I like me.
Like, it literally was. Like, for some reason, I could not aim at anyone.
Oh, this hallway.
So anyway, yeah, so that's what's happening with the video that I am editing. It's still being edited. It's not uploaded yet on my channel, so no one worry. I just wanted to tell people ahead of time. I had a little bit of technical issues with my my mic audio, and I'm gonna make sure from now on to like do it in a different way from now on for when I'm doing recordings compared to streams.
We had a wee bit of technical difficulty. Hello, viewer. How are you today? I appreciate you coming here down here tonight, or daytime. Oh, it's 2:30 in the morning. My bad. Hey, Frigger. Come on, rap. Ah, no. Smack. And smack. Oh, and I'm dead. Great.
Okay then.
It actually worked. I wanted to see if that actually worked on the healer. See if the healer would try and do raise. I'm an asshole. Alright, good night, Wolf. Yep, good night, alright? Oh, ooh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt a lot. AoE. Oh, more AoEs. Wait, is this someone's first time doing this?
It might be the archers. Cause they're level 41 compared to all of us being 43.
They're good. They have a god. They have goddess in the hand though. That's the crafting thing. So they probably have some experience here. So they may just be leveling it up. All right. You know what to do.
Yep.
Everybody's right here. Unchain, and most damage I can do right now. What?
Wolf Schaefer said, "Shut up, butt monkey."
I am fellow butt monkey. Ow!
Good night, Wolf Schaefer. Have a good one.
Mr. Dragon, I'm gonna need you to not smack me across the head. I'm the one smacking you across the head. That's not how this goes. So, sir, you just stop. He's not listening to me yet. If you never listen, don't do it.
He's a meanie poo.
Ooh, that hurt a little bit. I'm getting it. Ow! I do not wish to be extra crispy. Pretty sure I'd taste I'm pretty sure I'd taste good. I would prefer not to walk around. You shut it. I'm trying to roast my nuts. And I like them intact. You don't like roasted nuts?
No.
They're good though.
I don't like
good on
them. I do not like roasted nuts. Never been a fan of them. Not even during Christmas.
I just pulled. Well, I hope the healer's here, or else I would have issues. What's that? What's that? Keep pulling? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not doing that. That's good.
Yeah, someone's regretting keeping going now, aren't they?
Well, I just realized, really, oh no! I just realized, well, what part we're at. I should start using my actual microphone that I bought for streams. Well, hi there. That's y'all were over here. Alright. Backs to you. Observe.
What?
Their backs to you.
Yep, I see it.
I won't read this.
I'll put my turret behind it. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah. I hope you didn't put that where I thought you did. I thought you put it like.
Remember, turrets.
Hello,
Remember, turrets can't pull NPCs.
Yeah, I know. But it's Placid though. Well, girl,
Oh!
you need to be working if you're at work.
Hey, Placid, I was just talking about you. I was wondering where you were. How you been?
Ow, ow,
Nice to see you joining the stream.
Hey. Oh, it's the worst.
Jax is getting completely beaten up here.
They're not being nice to me.
He requires me to save the day, so I'm gonna full auto.
Pull more? Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, you were dying the other day? What happened? What, you get sick?
I do not like this. I do not. What? I'm allowed to die. Ow! Dying is not allowed. I'm only dying, but in another way. Okay.
Time for the final dragon.
Fine. Well, that's good. That's good to see you. That's good to see you're doing better.
All right, that's good.
Hello there, everybody. Watching my stream. I appreciate y'all coming on down.
Oh, right. Skip cutscene. I almost forgot.
Not waiting. Not want to. I can wait. I can wait for you to let.
Get his card.
Oh, yeah, the boss's card from the drop.
I wish.
If he waits a while, he could get the Mist Dragon card from what the I forget the name of the card. Is that the 70 area, the 70 dungeon.
Huh.
Yeah. Do you remember the Mist Dragon from Final Fantasy? I think it's Final Fantasy 4.
Yeah.
That boss, the dragon you gotta kill in the cave, or that town.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually added that dragon in the game, and it does the same mechanics as the actual game itself.
Oh.
Like it becomes immune, and you gotta wait before you actually damage it.
Yeah.
Like that's genius. No, bad dragon. Oh, you're still casting it.
Ow.
Guy. Yeah. Uh, I think that's Rita's dragon. Not sure. It's been a while. Smack.
Boom! Wildfire!
Also, Placid, if you are interested in seeing my perspective of all this stuff, my Twitch stream is in the chat right now. Dragon of Mist. Yeah, that's the one. Which one it is? Ow, that hurt.
God dang it, I just reloaded.
Yeah. Give him a second.
Oh. I'm bundling his things over here so that he doesn't cover much.
Oh.
Oh no! Ah! Ow, 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 this hurts. This really hurts. Okay, let's stay there.
Okay, I'm gonna move him over here where I'm at. Oh. Alright, well, here in about 30 seconds there, I need you to LB.
Alright.
30 seconds. Alright, I'll go ahead and call it win.
There we go. 336 wildfire. Ow. I'm aiming right for his butt cheeks.
LB now.
Ah, dang it, he turned. Feel the power of thunder right up the ass! Yes!
GG. Oh, are you kidding me? I am 200,000 experience away from level 69.
Oh.
I'm gonna give the calm to the healer.
Oh wow, the Dryad cane dropped for healer. Good on that.
Oh, I got a player calm.
No one commends me anymore.
Look, I've noticed not a lot, unless you do like amazing as a DPS, no one really calms you. Tanks and healers are the ones that like the major calms.
I'm about to see on my stream of when I just shot the dragon literally in the butt. It's about to happen. Yep, here it comes.
Well, yeah. Welcome to DPS. Exactly.
Here it comes. Boom!
Items. Do I have anything Gordon wise?
Oh,
I
that was good.
I didn't think I did.
Alright. Oh, I accidentally forgot to eat food during that whole dungeon.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to destroy.
I'm not used to it. I'm still not used to eating something before starting a dungeon. I'm used to just doing the dungeon.
Alright, well,
Are you gonna go already?
Oh no, hell no.
Well, every time you talk like that, it sounds like you're gonna go.
We're just doing trials. Yeah, healers get the most in tanks and the badass DPS. I've noticed, like, when I'm on my summoner, or something that can, like, raise, and I raise a lot, I get a lot. I got, like, 4 comms in the one alliance raid one time. It was beautiful. Let's see.
And now, as the viewers like to enjoy, on my end, we're going to continue doing the main story quest.
Wait, have you loaded in yet?
What?
Have you loaded in yet?
How else did I... Why else would I say that if I did... Oh.
We're doing trials, and I'm taking it.
Oh, boy. Okay, looks like we're gonna go straight into this now.
The good thing about it is, we're going to do ones that are easy because you're here. And the ones that are most I'm like, holy shit. Oh, yes! Easy! Thank God, it's Titan. Why is there a almost naked chick in this party?
I don't know, but I remember last time I did this on hard mode. For some reason, almost everyone in the party kept getting knocked down except me.
Okay, looks like I'm going. Looks like she's tanking. So I'm gonna focus on DPS.
Dang it! I don't get my Goss barrel.
Do not want. Aha.
It's been a little bit since I fought Titan, but I remember him. I remember how he acts.
Titan's fair. Titan's very straightforward.
I wouldn't go near the edges like that.
Well, we kind of have to. Well, me personally, I do.
It's a bad idea to do that, I found out, because when you get too close to the edge, sometimes you glitch and slip off the very edge and fall off automatically.
That's why I wait. That's why I wait a little bit.
I just stay around the middle area of it. So
like I just did a little bit.
Told ya.
No, why do I have aggro?
Well, you're a tank. Isn't that a good thing?
Probably there's two tanks.
Boom! Wildfire. Oh crap, there's boulders.
One more thing.
This is where it gets hard. Cause now
Get his heart. I tried Titan Extreme. Only thing extreme on. Oh crap!
I should have saved that crit.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. Come back in a second.
No, I'm saying that because I would have had Wildfire Bomb already, and I could have done a lot of damage to him. Ow!
We got him anyway. Yeah, we're not even gonna get LB3 for this.
Boom! 1,117! Oh, Lord.
Won't you buy me? Oh, a Mercedes-Benz. My friends all have Porsches.
No, aim at Titan.
I must make amends.
Keep a DPS going.
I was stuck in the middle of that.
I just pulled off a Michael Jackson of fear. I'm being turned to stone. Surprise! Oh Lord!
Please tell me you avoided that.
I did. And I'm gonna save this heartbreak. Come on.
Okay. LB. LB2, but...
If only
level 69.
If only he sustained a little more, I would have loved to see how much damage my Wildfire would have done there, because I got to do Heartbreak on him and all that too.
Level 69. I could have used that. I got 3 player comms.
Fist of Crags. Too bad I don't use the monk for this character.
Oh, hey, Placid. How many dungeon runs of Castrum Abynia do we have to do for level 70? Is it 2 or 3? I'm thinking it's like 2 or something.
I'm also realizing Placid's apparently caught up pretty much equally at the same time that I'm at, because on my end, the stream is still showing me me and you like still fighting Titan just before he's about to get defeated. She has a very good computer. Now let's continue with the story. Beyond the clouds.
Castrum Albania. It's the level 69 dungeon.
Moogle! It's a Moogle! I see a Moogle. A Moogle! It's dancing with a little pink ball over its head.
Oh, she's on her phone.
Your phone is...
Your phone
is powerful.
Her phone is a god.
Your phone is powerful because on my end, I'm seeing like I'm just leaving the dungeon on my end of the stream. Like right now, I'm already out of the dungeon, but I mean like because I have to look at my own stream to see the chat, as everyone knows that like all YouTubers do. And on my end, watching my stream, I just got out of the dungeon of facing Titan. Your computer is powerful. I mean, your phone is powerful. Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Wow, apparently Iceheart's never seen a Moogle before.
There's a Moogle?
Yeah, there's a Moogle right here.
No, I mean, there's a Moogle right here, and all you see is the head of it, the hands of it, and it's wearing a blue robe.
I'm in a CS? What's that?
What is a CS?
I don't know. I've never heard of a CS.
I should have heard of a CS. Oh my Lord in heaven. That's all I got. Oh, cutscene.
Oh. Well, yeah, like, I know I'm in a cutscene. I'm just saying that, like, your phone is just so powerful that you're literally, like, seeing things around the same time as me. And on my end, it's most likely it's mainly because of my tablet that I'm looking at this on, because it's complete crap. I really wish I had a better tablet, but I'm stuck with this piece of crap. Alright, time to follow that Moogle.
Follow! Move! That! Moogle!
Oh yeah, I also changed my my Chocobo to a healer, because a healer is a lot better to help keeping DPS classes alive, because they can at least give you a little bit of healing without having to waste your own items, because we're supposed to just go out there and mess up people.
Start destroying people.
If I was a tank, then I would need a DPS companion, because then they can help me deal damage while I sustain the damage. But sadly, I'm not a tank. I am a DPS, which I am glad I'm a DPS. And that person I just saw flew down, so they're lucky to have a nearby air. The nearby air appears warped. You sense the concealed magics at work. Okay. Yeah, see, thank you, Placid, for agreeing with me. My tablet is crap. Like, it's literally crap. I have to constantly deal with it, like, freezing or rebooting itself even when I don't want it to. I even try to slow down my typing or tapping on the screen, because normally, yes, if I tap too fast, it might make it, like, slow down because it's trying to keep up with me. But it's complete crap.
Where is that?
Yeah, like, healer is good for tanks also, but I feel like companion-wise, it's a lot better to have a DPS, for my opinion, because, like, the DPS companion you can at least rely on always, like, doing all the ability damage they should do, whereas healer companions, sometimes they take a moment to actually do their job of healing, which is why normally if, like, I had like another player that was a healer, that would be suiting for me to do like tank with a healer as someone to assist me then, because then I know they're gonna always do their job to like buff me and all that, whereas companions in games and such, I more rely upon a DPS companion, because then at least I'm able to deal enough damage to kill off the enemy, because being a tank, you're already able to sustain large amounts of damage. So, like, it's good to have that extra damage to make the fight end quicker when you're a tank. So that's why I'd rather, if I was tanking, I'd have like a DPS companion, and if I want a healer, I'd want like a player, because it'd be smarter in my opinion. But everyone has their own like thoughts. Like, I mainly think of like how I play games as like a dungeoning in MMOs. Like, MMOs actually teach me quite a bit for a lot of my other games. Like, for instance, on Warframe, if I'm gonna play as a Warframe that is a tank, I'd want like a DPS based Sentinel, or even my MOA, which right now I'm still stuck with the first DPS MOA you get in Warframe. Yes, I am very behind. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, companion healers, they don't dodge. Like, companion healers, like, they sometimes follow you, and unless you dodge, they don't dodge. Whereas, like, the DPS, they're not supposed to really dodge because you're getting all the aggro. So, if you position yourself in the right spot, because the DPS will stay in the spot that they're fighting the enemy in, no matter what, as long as you don't move them from that position. The healer, on the other hand, they follow and track you. So, you're getting the healer in danger. So that's why I prefer a DPS companion. So, that way, I can keep the aggro, and the DPS will help dish out damage to make the battle end quicker. And I just sustain all the damage. Because mainly tanks have abilities that allows them to continuously sustain damage as long as possible. And I accidentally clicked out of that last text bubble too quick. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, in Warframe, like, I sometimes like to play like with certain builds with Warframes. And if I'm playing as a tank, I'd go with a DPS-based Sentinel, Beast, or MOA. Because then I'm getting the attention of the enemy while my companions beating on them on the other side of the enemy. So that way they die quicker. Even though my MOA right now is stuck with the Sentinel weapons, which I'm hoping to get the MOA weapons soon, because they do a lot more damage.
Oh no, I'm
What are they?
I'm focused on the thing.
Oh. So yeah, that's just my opinion about like whenever I play games, is like, if I play tank, I have a DPS companion. If I play as a support or healer, I have a tank companion. And if I play as a DPS, I get a healer companion, because DPSs compared to tanks, you can't sustain as much damage as a tank can. So you'll die quicker. Like, of course you can always get a tank companion, but tank companions are not always good at like keeping the aggro on them. Sometimes they're a little bit slow. The only times tanks companion-wise is good is if you're like a summoner-based class, kind of like the summoner from Final Fantasy XIV in this game. Their tank companion that they summon is a reliable tank. For them, of course, when they're questing. But say I compared like 2 different plays of myself, and one was me as a summoner with Titan, and the other one was me as like machinist with a tank chocobo. the Chocobo will tank and get aggro, yes, but compared to my Titan, it's not going to be as reliable because the Chocobo doesn't have major like abilities that always gets aggro on multiple targets, whereas Titan has like abilities that he can like AoE around him and he can pull multiple people around him and keep them all aggroed on him. That's the difference. Like, Chocobo is still a good companion, don't get me wrong. I like having the Chocobo fight with me because of the extra like damage as well as for my DPS. A nice healer is nice to have. Even though right now my healer is low because I should have started with Chocobo being healer in the first place. Because I already had Titan as my tank when I had him as the Topaz Carbuncle, but that was my own mistake. But I can always just get some skill points for my Chocobo, although it's going to take a while. Because I have to kill things with the Chocobo being out. If anything, sometime as I work on Gold Saucer off camera, I'm also going to take the time to like work on my Chocobo to see if I can get skill points up with Jax's help if he doesn't mind.
We shall see.
Like, it shouldn't be too hard, right?
No, it shouldn't.
Because all we have to do is really like farm really good level fates. Because the experience I get is what the Chocobo gets, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All I have to really is fate farm.
Yeah.
And with it, and have it out.
Yeah, so pretty much like with Jax's help, if I fate farm, it should make my Chocobo get points easy. Because his Chocobo, if I remember, your Chocobo's maxed, right?
Nope.
No?
My Chocobo, like the percentage. My Chocobo is rank 7. I have a hard time with keeping him out. Mine's mostly a tank and a healer.
Well, that's still good. Like, all you have to do is, like, when you wander around, like, doing your own thing, like, do you wander around as, like, DPS more or tank more?
DPS more. Normally I don't wander on DPS.
So I'd say then make them, like, stick by you as a healer, and then just...
Or I usually use the tank. Yeah, hers is max.
Placid, you're a trooper. You're very good at getting your stuff up there. I like that. I like that.
Kupo. I say Kupo? What the hell?
Well, speaking of Kupo, here's a Moogle.
I love the Royal Guards for her.
You mean with the area that I'm in?
The guard behind her.
Yeah, the guards, how they're dressed in this area, I actually like too. I like the white on black based style. It's very nice. Kupopo. I remember when I first watched my brother start playing Final Fantasy like 7 and stuff like that, when Final Fantasy was like around the times first having this like mobile interactive play style while having like the ability to like choose like abilities to cast and stuff. You remember that?
Yeah.
When that was first introduced, every time I saw like Moogles and all that, I always thought to myself, because I was younger at the time, so I was little, so I of course had a lot of little kid thoughts. I always thought of, would it be cool if, like, Final Fantasy with multiplayer, one of the classes of, like, races or classes you can play as... Yeah. Just be, like, a support class that you can play as, like, a Moogle that does, like, maybe, like, some sort of, like, dances that buffs your allies and stuff like that.
Damn.
I always felt like that'd be actually kind of cool. I still feel like it'd be kind of cool. Hell, in my opinion, Jax... overheard the devs talking about a dancer class?
Well, that's like the wanted healer class of the expansion. They didn't say it's confirmed, but that's what.
But they're talking about
everybody's wanting. Yeah, they want everybody wants it.
Go ahead. If you have to mute me for something happening in real life, take your time. You know what I just thought of now that I brought up, like, what I was just talking about the Moogle?
What?
Imagine if the dancer was confirmed, and instead of a weapon, you get your weapon slot is replaced with, instead of having, like, using a weapon, you can use a Moogle. And the Moogle, like, casts magic to help your dances buff people.
I'm not sure how I'd take that.
I feel like it'd be kind of cool. Like, I feel like races like the Moogle, they're mainly only interactive as, like, seen as, like, mailmen or shops. Yet, we've seen, like, Moogles bear arms when you face the Moogle King, so they have ways of, like, fighting for themselves. And no doubt, if recruited, they could fight along with others. So maybe if not, like, take up the weapon slot, like, you know, like how we can have, like, a shield in the offhand?
Yeah.
What if the dancer had, like, say, like, they had, like, ribbons or bells as their weapon? Like, just think that.
I can see ribbons being a thing.
And then, like, their offhand would be, like, the Moogle, where, like, the magic of the Moogle helps the dancer buff their magic to pretty much give buffs to themselves and the allies. What do you think?
I can see that.
It'd be kind of cool. Because, like, I feel like they should have, like, the races that's been, like, through Final Fantasy interactive more. Like, it's all still good how it is so far. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, the Moogle's not, like, playable or not used as, like, a companion or anything. That's fine by me. I'm just saying it'd be interesting to see. It'd be, like, a whole new, like, change in the game that would be interesting to see what people's thoughts of. Pretty much an experiment. So, that's my thought of, if they do confirm the dancer, ribbons and bells should be, like, the weapon. Because it would actually be kind of nice to see what type of, like, ribbons and bells you get for, like, glamour. And then, like, for offhand, I'd say, like, compared to, like, classes that can get shields, let them able to get, like, a special companion that follows them, like Moogles and stuff. It'd be kind of cool to me. The faces the guards are making. Huh? Just the faces they're making. Like, when you see it on my end of the stream, Jax, like, you gotta see their faces. Just the faces the three guards made. It was just so funny. Oh, God. It sounds like my sister's dog being in Jay's room wants to come out, like always. Something that the dog always bugs about. Speaking of companions and stuff, I'm going to swap out my minion, and I'm going to spawn my mammoth, #001. I also just realized the minions I have in my guide is the minions I can use in Verminion.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
I did not know that. I thought the minions was just like a little companion thing that you could just have wandering around with you. I did not know they would actually have a part in
some battle stuff.
Yeah. And playing Verminion is actually kind of fun. It's a little difficult though. Like, it feels like an RTS. Which, no doubt, that's what the Verminion is pretty much is. It's a RTS-style minigame and Gold Saucer, but it's kind of too difficult in my opinion, because, like, even if you, like, know, like, what monsters to send out to, like, deal with, like, the monsters being sent out at you, you don't really have a good benefit going for you to, like, deal the bonus damage against that type with yours than you think. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be your rep.
Like, one could be, like, vulnerable to being damaged more by critter type minions, and I noticed they do get damaged a lot, but the ones that we're facing still does a lot of pretty good damage to my own. And I'm just like, I feel like they should not be doing so much damage to mine.
I should have protected that. Welcome back, Placid.
Welcome back, Placid. And it's all right. Don't have to apologize for that. You're busy, and you just said you were at work, so.
Yeah, you kind of.
Yeah, like everyone has their busy times.
You have an excuse.
Yeah. Whereas Jax never has an excuse.
How about go play yourself? Hot-blooded. I can see. I'm gonna go to a little job. Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah, Placid. I don't know if you were here to hear the announcement I was talking about before for my upcoming edited video. I had a little bit of a technical issue in the video I'm editing for tomorrow, like, cause I got in the mood to upload a video even though I normally do like mostly one video for a day. I want to try fitting in like 1 or 2 videos a day like I used to, but I had to like get this new computer setup situated so that I'm in the position to do everything. And I'm finally at that point because I had to like go through more things because OBS is becoming an annoyance still. But anyway, I have a second episode for Senran Kagura that I played before that I'm editing. It's not uploaded yet. It's under work of being edited. But there's technical issues with it because I accidentally muted myself while I was putting the dogs out because I'm too used to, like, when I stream, if something's happening in real life, I mute myself and then I go do it and then I come back. So I'm too used to doing that and I forgot to unmute myself. Yeah, the Ninja Girl Beach Party game that I'm playing with the water guns. So if people are wondering why there's no audio throughout the rest of the video, that is the reason why, and I'm very sorry. I'm making sure that I do not accidentally do that again, so from now on, I'm going to make it where I just remember that if I'm recording, I just edit out the things that I'm doing, because I used to do that, but that one video, I forgot to do that, because I was too busy in the moment of putting the dogs out. And when I'm in streams, I'll mute myself, because it makes more sense that way. I completely forgot that I could just edit it out, and I ended up doing that, which completely ruined the video, so I had technical issues with my audio. But I am going to text and still add sound effects for my reactions, so I'm hoping everyone accepts that, and I'm very sorry. Like, I know, like, people are not going to make it a big deal, not that I shouldn't apologize so much about it, but I'm that type of person where I'm just like, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be this stupid, but I'm being stupid! And will the dog stop scratching the door?
Eric.
What the hell?
On Pokemon Go, they have a kind of a cool thing today going on. Yeah. I just power up my Electabuzz into an Electivire.
Alright, and give me 1 second.
Wow, that's low as hell.
I want people to hear my annoyance. Come here.
Hot-blooded!
I want the viewers to see what's been bugging me. This little wagging tail freakazoid of my sister's dog right here.
I wouldn't call it a freakazoid.
She's a freakazoid, and she is highly, like, I forgot the word for it. Spoiled. My sister spoiled this dog. Oh, don't give me that sad face. You know that you do it on purpose. Love you too. Oh, God. Your breath just smells so bad. I almost got nauseous on you.
Don't throw off on the dog. No. Jeez.
Just how her breath just smells so bad. But yeah, this one right here, for everyone to see on my camera, this one right here was freaking out, scratching at my brother's door because my brother's asleep, and he doesn't hear a dog scratching a door that it sounds like it's shaking the whole house. So I had to let her out myself. Also, I'm going to start playing like this more often with one ear out of a headset because I got, my family says me and my brother should try to like pay attention to the dogs more because wearing the headsets does make it kind of hard to hear the dogs if they have to go outside, which is my fault, and I told her I'm sorry. She said I don't have to apologize. It was a mistake. Just had to listen more. Yeah, so I'm going to be playing like this from now on more often. Yeah, so I can hear the dogs. Exactly, Placid, exactly. Thank you. I love all the viewers I have watching my channel because you're all so nice and you guys understand, as well as I'm hoping you're all enjoying my videos. And I'm noticing for some reason I can hear myself on the tablet.
Okay, I'm very confused about this. I've been waiting 23 minutes for a queue.
There we go. I hear what you're saying. Sorry, I got distracted there because for some reason I started hearing myself off the tablet very faintly, and I had to touch the volume button to make it mute itself again. Oh, Muggles! That looks comfy to sleep in. Can I sleep in that dandelion?
No.
What the? Hi!
That's the giant Moogle. He's your friend.
All hail the giant Moogle! Fuck that, I ain't hailing a Moogle. I like Moogles, but I'm not gonna praise them as a god. If God looked like that, I'd question a lot of things.
There's a lot of things I already questioned about you. It's kind of late for that.
Right.
Yeah, you heard me.
Oh, this is a chieftain. I didn't know Moogle chieftains get that big. Huh? Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable? Huh. Okay, then. Yes, I have fought King Moggle Mog. I did not... I did love the battle. I did not like it because of, it was very difficult. You have to do it in a certain order just to beat him. That was the part I didn't like. But I did like it because it was actually kind of funny to have to fight Moogles as enemies and a boss for the first time in my time playing Final Fantasy games. The one thing, though, I did like about facing King Moggle because I got too entranced in reading these guys' conversation. One thing I did like is I got a rapier drop from King Moggle. Like, I got the Moogle rapier from him. So I'm planning for my other character, because I'm making my other character that I made a rogue, blue mage, and a red mage. I'm going to give Jax the rapier, so that way I can be able to get the rapier to my other guy. Because I would like to... Nice RDM? What's RDM stand for? Some of this is new things that I've...
Red mage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, like, if I ask about, like, a lot of, like, initials that's being put together to, like, make up words, I'm sorry if I don't know what they are. Like, some of them I can read and understand, some of them I can't. I've never seen people type RDM before. I always thought, like, red mage people would probably type RM for red mage. I never thought of RDM spelling red mage. I always thought, like, it would be something else, like, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to be making my other character main being a rogue, a blue mage, and a red mage. Especially because I'm excited for the coming fix that the developers are doing for blue mage that Jax found out. And I'm glad they're doing this because I'm hoping...
Okay, about that, before you say that, I read somewhere that that was a hoax.
They're not going to fix it.
Nope.
And just like that, there goes my good mood.
Just giving you a heads up. So it ruined me too, because I thought they were going to do it. I read it online. Someone started passing that around.
They should fix it. They should not make it a limited class. It's...
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry to tell you that. I remember reading it earlier.
Like...
I don't know if they're going to do it in the future.
I'm hoping they do, because Blue Mage, yes, it has, like, certain abilities, but they're not really OP if the devs just know how to make it so it's not. It's easy. Just don't make people able to copy abilities in the dungeon. Easy as that. Like, what we were getting at, Placid, is... before Jax told me this, he found out news before that, before we found out just now that apparently it was just news passed around, that the devs were planning on fixing the blue mage so that it's not a limited class, so you don't have to make a pre-made group just to do duties. Which, to me, is still stupid that we have to make a pre-made group just to find a duty and fight along with people in a dungeon. Especially in the dungeon, as I've heard, the blue mage... If I heard it right, the blue mage can't even use the copy ability. So it's like, what's the problem?
Well, what it is for blue mage, after they kill something that can drop an ability, they have a chance of getting the ability.
Then just fix the class where they can't. If they want the class not to be a limited class, just make it where duties does not do that. Outside, it does. So, in the world, enemies die, you can copy the ability. In a duty, they can't. That way, they can't get overpowered abilities, and people can play with others in a duty finder. That's simple. And it would still play off to the class. I just don't get why they can't just do that. Oh, what am I going to give myself here? Really, none of these is for me. I'll just grab this. Wait.
What?
Placid right here said, "What do you mean? I got some the other day in a duty by myself."
You got a blue mage and a random duty?
You got a blue mage to join you in a duty.
Random roulette.
Like random roulette or just like quest wise.
Oh, wait a minute. No, they can't. I see what she means. Was it a pre-made group? Because
Well, that's
oh, you were a blue mage. Okay, if it is a pre-made group that goes into the dungeon itself. Okay, let me rephrase this. Blue mages right now cannot use the duty roulette. They cannot do leveling roulette. They cannot do they can't do any trials. They can't do anything roulette wise. What we want is for them to be able to do it.
So then why are they calling it a limited class then? You can play it for as long as you want. Why is it limited? What's limited?
The limit is you can't do the duty roulettes.
But she just said that she just did it. She said she got some the other day in a duty by herself.
That shouldn't be. Let me look that up. Blue mages are able to...
If that's true and they're still dubbing it a limited class, I kind of wonder why it's still limited. Let me see.
I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah, like... No, like, I know you're looking... Oh, like, technical info on your end. I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at Blue Mage on my end. It still says it's a limited job. If it can do duty finding, why is it called a limited job then? I don't get what the...
Okay, here we go. When playing as a blue mage, it is possible to participate in duties with other players in pre-form or undersized parties. However, the following duties will remain inaccessible: duty roulettes, Eureka, the Diaham, squadron missions, deep dungeons, PvP, all the novice, and stone, sky, and sea. Blue mage cannot be used to progress through the main scenario. They can do pre-formed and undersized parties. They just can't do anything else that I just listed.
So they pretty much still can do duties, they just can't...
It has to be pre-made and pre-formed. You can't queue up for it through the duty roulette.
So you could just do, like, the regular dungeons, you can't do duty roulette-based dungeons.
Yeah.
And she said apparently... And she said also why it's...
Some spells are obtained through the duties. Like, in the... What's it called? The Thousand Mods?
Yeah.
The last boss can give Mind Blast. You can get Mind Blast from him.
Oh. So that's why it's limited, because... Like, it's limited to, like, abilities it gets, and it has to go through a duty in order to get it.
Yes, they just cannot do duty roulettes.
But people are asking them to allow them to?
They want to be able to do duty roulettes with it.
And what's the devs' thoughts of that?
They haven't come out and publicly said it yet.
Okay, so... I guess in a way they are so playable as I thought. It's just like they have certain limitations where you can't do duty roulettes, so that means you can't get, like, experience buff duty roulettes, but you can still do dungeons and stuff with people.
Yes.
Okay, I get it now. Like, see, this is what I like about having viewers as well as friends tell me about things that's happening in games, because friends that tells you is not like everyone that tells me stuff, sometimes I don't understand it, and sometimes having extra people, especially from viewer standing wise people like Placid, she is a friend and a viewer. She is able to tell me a little bit more about the stuff so that way I can more understand it while you're also explaining it technical-wise. Now I get it. Okay. My brain has been going all over the place. I thought like how they made like the class limited. I thought like it was in a horrible state right now because, like, in my opinion,
you thought they couldn't go in any of them.
Yeah, like I didn't think you could do like any dungeon unless you do it only by yourself. I thought that's how they did that.
No, you cannot queue up for the duty roulettes.
Okay.
You can still go in them. Like if you wanted to work on Blue Mage, I could go with you on a tank and pull everything.
So that means I could still level up the Blue Mage with like DPSing the regular dungeons and eating food. I just can't do the roulettes.
I am not sure on that because if I remember correctly, undersized parties, level sync. Defeating enemies will yield no experience. I think you only really do the dungeon for the ability itself.
Okay, so dungeons is for extra things. All right, Placid.
Okay, Placid, you take it easy, all right?
Sorry to hear that you have to go, Placid, but thank you, though, so much for explaining the Blue Mage more to me. Like, it's good to have someone who also played the class to, like, explain it a little more, as well as, like I said, it's nice to have a viewer's perspective with more added knowledge to explain things more, because that's what YouTubers look forward to for viewers as well, as, like, good hints and advice so that everyone can enjoy the video more. So thank you so much for that. Just for that, shout out to Placid, everyone. Shout out to her for helping me with a major confusion. Oh, how do I get down? Uh-oh, I'm in a bad spot. Wait. Oh. Well, I'm just a big dumb idiot. You know what? I'll just jump down from there. This is gonna hurt. Oh. Can I not? Oh. Okay, I can. Ow! It's super easy to get 50 levels. Well, yeah, they do have like that bonus experience happening for like new characters now that I noticed that they put in the game, which I actually like that. It does actually.
Well, that's for certain servers. Like this server doesn't have that.
So did I accidentally make a character on an easy mode server?
No, that's just a new server. Like a server for new characters.
Oh, okay.
It gives you that buff.
Well, I had to make the character on that one anyway because, like, I didn't want to make my monthly cost more.
Oh no, I'm not. Come on, we just need 2 DPS.
Alright, so you have a good night, Placid, and oh, they must have already left. Well, they'll see it in the video. And there's dinosaurs. Speaking of, how long has the stream been going on so far? Hour 20? That's not bad. And the time is 4:32 a.m. 4:33 a.m. now. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Hello, dinos.
But you're in the churning mists.
Yeah.
It's 3:33 in the morning.
Yeah. See, like right there, the healer just helped me sustain all that damage so I can live a lot longer. Woo. Speaking of, how's my Chocobo doing with gaining experience? My Chocobo's only rank 4. I wish there was a way that I could, like, buff my Chocobo of how much experience it gains. I wish there was, like, an item I can, like, feed in and, like, buffs it. Obtain Sprig's Cloud Breath. What is a sprig? What is a sprig? It's not those things, because they're not glowing. Well, at least that was nice to, like, get more information about the Blue Mage now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually glad about that because now I understand it a little bit more.
I am on Misgard Sorwer.
Oh, is that you? Oh, it is you. Where is this? Oh, I had to climb up this mountain to get to this thing. Oh, that's one. Where's the other?
Oh, Jago.
Moving away from the area now.
I got my white one. I got my white metal check.
Where is it though? It says there's more.
Okay, we just had a healer. Why is the sheep disappearing?
Oh, there's one.
Hey there.
DPS, go away and dance a jig.
No, I've been waiting 25 minutes for this.
DPS, go away.
Okay,
DPS, go away. Come again another day.
Which quest do you want now?
I'm on Mogmug's trial. But I'm also... Oh yeah, I'm doing all 3 of the Mogmug's trials.
Okay, yeah, Modern Judgment.
Now I have to get the Masterpiece, which is back here.
Surprised you're not writing Shade.
I'm having Shade around just from, like, helping me by healing me so I can stay alive longer. Being a DPS, I can't sustain damage as good.
Come on, we just need a healer. Come on.
Obtain the Moogle Masterpiece. Where the hell is the Masterpiece? It's up there, probably.
I forgot. The chieftain likes to sit on his butt.
Yeah, I was just talking about it before. I was talking about how the chieftain was, like, in front of a giant dandelion.
I love him. It's been a long time. Come on, healer. We need one healer. That's all I need. All we freaking need.
So in a way, the Blue Mage can be played just how I've always wanted them to.
Yeah, but
I just can't get any bonus experience from dungeons. But that's fine. I can do fates for experience bonus.
Yeah, you can do fate. You can't do any. You can't get any experience in dungeons. you can get like, abilities and stuff from that though.
But I can still join dungeons.
Yes.
Okay. I get it now. Took me a little bit to understand that, but thanks to you and Placid, which I'm glad to have great friends like you guys. I am, well, also viewers. Like, I have to thank all the viewers. I have to thank my friends for helping me understand all this stuff, because by myself, I'd still probably be raging at the devs. So, developers, I am sorry.
There we go. Jeez.
I just thought, well, something bad about seeing it called limited job, and hearing before when we first found out about the class that you read somewhere saying that you couldn't do dungeons with people in unless you have like a already made group. That's what made me think bad about the class, of why I got salty at the developers, because that's what I thought they did. Because if they did do it like that, that's just completely stupid. I already forgot how to get down. Here we go. This area is actually kind of hard to like know where to go up and down at. I kept getting lost in remembering where to go climb up or go down. But yeah, you know what I mean.
I did go up.
That was the stuff that I was dealing with, of why I got salty about the Blue Mage being a limited class.
Ooh, one of the new parties is new to this dungeon. Fudge, yes. Bonus experience for Jaxie Boy.
Oh, this is that machinist gun I wanted to try and get. Cool. Or I can get this grimoire for my... Nah. I like how mine looks. But then again, that grimoire would be better. But right now, I'm working on machinist, so the gear I get goes to my machinist. So now, give me that new gun. Thank you. And it still fits with how my color scheme and all that goes. It's just it doesn't have the Magitech extra folding out doohickey. Though I can make it look like it does by just doing this. Baboom.
Baboom. Babushka. I'm getting, oh my god, I'm getting a bunch of experience.
Like, if you look on my streams and, like, you'll see the new gun I got. It's the one that I've seen a lot of machinist players have. It's the one that has, like, the jagged muzzle barrel. Oh, this is for Scholar. Oh. Interesting, but nah. I guess I'll get that for the Scholar half of my Arcanists. Seeing as really that's the only thing there that I can grab for this guy. And for this, I will get that materia, because for my other character, I'll be able to get those rogue daggers without having to hand them to him. And now return to the Chieftain Moogle. Also, I gotta answer a Skype message. I told Aspen about the issue I'm having with my my current gamer mouse, because it's starting to have like issues with the scrolling wheel.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna, next time I turn off my computer, I'm gonna try unplugging it and I'm gonna clean off the wheel because I don't think anything's stuck inside it because I'm looking through it with like a light and I don't see anything inside it. It seems like, you know, the sensor that detects the mouse wheel being scrolled that makes it so that it scrolls your...
Oh yeah.
I feel like because of like some of the sweat from my fingers getting on the mouse wheel, I think that's what's doing it, is like the dirt on the mouse wheel is making it hard to detect. So that's what's making it jump up and down because of the sweat caking the surface of it. And as for also quests that leads to getting more flight paths for areas, I'm going to save those for like last when I'm off camera. So that way it's something I have to do, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Like, the whole time I kept remembering I have, like, quests I could do that can get me Aether Currents, and I'm making a plan now where to get the Aether Currents, I'm going to get those off camera. So that way I could just be like, you know what, I'll just, now that I'm done recording, run around the place, do nothing but get the currents, do dungeon and duty roulettes with you, while you help me do fates and all that to level up my chocobo and such.
I'm gonna be leveling them up as well.
Good, because, like, I feel like the next upcoming expansion, we might need it. Because there's a lot of big things coming, and we're not even going to be able to be of the level of the enemies in those areas. Like, those are all going to be new leveled enemies, because they're going to be...
Knowing me, because Summoner has always been my main. It really has.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I mean, like, for, like, everything.
Well, yeah, me too. Like, when Final Fantasy XIV first released, like I said, I was during the times on PlayStation 3 when the game was in, like, beta and alpha. Like, when it first released, I jumped right on it. I bought the game. I put the disc in. I made an account. I jumped right in. Summoner was always the first one I would make. The only time I made another character was to see what, like, Ulda and all that looked like, so I made, like, a random gladiator to, like, just look around at everything and try out, like, physical classes.
Like, now, your main's probably gonna be machinist, correct?
Yeah, like, the number one main I will work on, like, yes, I will, of course, want to try my best to keep the summoner up, but the main character I'm gonna be playing is mainly just machinist.
That's what I'm doing for summoner. Like, I say gunbreaker, but I mean, summoner's just been always so just, like, dangerous. AoE wise.
Yeah.
But it's something that I'm definitely going to be doing.
Like, Summoner I like using because of the massive AoE, but I also like a lot of the new classes you can play, as well as the other classes in general, because they're all good in their own way. So, like, I'm still, of course, going to use the Summoner at some points if I feel like doing casting, but I'm mainly going to be doing Machinist. As for my other character, now that I think of it, because I don't want to give up having the fun of Machinist like I have been, because Machinist is actually fun to play. So
the DPS isn't as high as, like, Summoner or Black Mage or something, but they have so much helpful utility. It's not even fun. Like you can increase my crit and the entire party's crit. You can increase so much stuff for everybody without suffering too much.
That and the amount of crits that the machinists get is obnoxious.
Now, you do know at max level right now, you really need to be playing. It's very RNG based, and in order to really do your maximum DPS, you need to like kind of like line up all your buffs at the same time.
That's gonna be the hard part.
But in the end, it's worth it.
That's gonna take a lot of experimenting to figure out how to do it.
Well, I mean, like your reload and everything. There's gonna be an ability you get that gives you like enhanced. Um, I think it's like it's one of your shots.
I'd have to see. So far, I am doing a lot of good damage, though, because Wildfire
Oh
helps
yeah.
out a lot. Like, Wildfire is very helpful a lot. Iceheart always has an angry face towards Iliston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
She doesn't really like him that much.
well, then again, with how he constantly tries to talk about how any dragon that gets in his way as we're venturing through this place, yeah, he will gladly put down. I can see why, being that she pretty much speaks for the dragons. And it turns out the dragons don't want to do all-out war, but they are very sore about things that happened in the past related to humans doing things to dragons. So I can see why they're very upset, and I can accept their anger towards humans, but still, it's like, we're trying to make peace with the dragons again, and this guy's constantly pissing off Iceheart by constantly talking about how he'll constantly beat on the dragons if they get in his way. So, yeah. Gonna have a nice bite of more of my cereal. Well, really, it's mush now.
I think after this dungeon, I'm gonna go and get some of my Fruit Loops.
Me, I'm in the mood for actual fruit, but we do not have fruit that I can eat without having to go to the store and get more of, so I'm gonna hold on that craving. And feed my chocobo more of these greens. Cat's eating her cat food. Good girl.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, what she's saying is true. We can trust the Dragoon to fight along with us, but how he thinks can cause a lot of trouble. Because he constantly wants to do anything he can against the dragons. You know what? Let's ride Shade. Oh boy. Ooh. So yeah, what I was going with the machinist also is for my other character, even though I'm gonna make him rogue, red mage, and blue mage, I think I'll make him a machinist on that character too. Just because I don't want to get rid of like having fun with like being a ranged class. Like the
enjoying it that much.
yeah, like the bard is actually fun. Like I got to try it out when I was letting Aspen play as her character, but I just like the machinist a little bit more because it has the utilities that I like to have. Because I like to be able to have some really good ways of dealing damage to support damage with allies. All right.
At level 70, you get a fucking flamethrower.
Yes. Giant fish man. Okay, you know what? Because I'm shooting them one at a time, I'm going to have to go with this turret instead. Ah! I didn't mean to pick up reload, I meant to use it. See, like, right here, this is the good thing about, like, having the healer instead of, like, a tank or anything to get aggro, because this is why I say, like, for, like, DPS, I prefer having a healer, because since I can't sustain damage as well as a tank, I can be able to survive longer having this healer companion, keeping me healed while I fight. So that I can focus on just doing pure DPS, you know what I mean? Like, look how well it's working out with me on my stream, and you'll see.
I'm focused on healing. I'm focused on taking right now. Wow.
Although I should be doing this off camera, this fate, but I just really want to do it. And I keep forgetting about Gauss Barrel again.
Wow, really? Memorize died to that twice. I say something about it, and then all of a sudden, the Black Maze wants to get all
Antsy.
kind of an asshole. It's turning kind of an asshole.
Huh. Hey, I did it. Yeah, that actually does give a good chunk of experience for chocobos. That's why I wanted to do that fake quickly, because I wanted to see that. Yeah, it does. Alright, continuing with the quest. Sorry for digressing, everyone. Even though right now there's no one else watching, but that's fine. People will watch when it's on the air. Hello, 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 angry dragons. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not dying. Oh, why was that an inch of health?
My lord.
What?
This group is full of stupid people.
Like, what are all they doing?
Let's go ahead and
Let's go ahead and what?
there. Oh, sure. The LV1 there. I just pulled a giant AoE mob. Let's have the melee DPS do it and only hit one target.
Yeah, that group is idiotic.
Not that.
Oh, I didn't know there was 3! That was close. Oh, good, a mender up ahead. Huh. Interesting jacket. Is that camo? Nope, that's just a pattern. Hmm.
Final boss time. I got 3 million experience in this one run.
Seriously?
Uh-huh. Now I need 10 million in order to level up. So, and that's before the end of the dungeon.
Huh. Ah, no. There. I need to quickly switch to my summoner just for a second. I need to see if there's any better gear for me in this. There is not. Okay. Just wanted to check. Well, on that note, I'm actually going to have to end my stream on my end here. Just a minute and a half before the time that it normally ends, but that's perfect timing. So, hope you all enjoyed this stream, and I hope you guys look forward to the video that I'm going to update and edit for later today. Take care, everyone.